This is a video about pestilences, which are one of the prophecies that the Lord said will happen worldwide. And the major pestilence that is out now is called the coronavirus. So, giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kodash. Double honor to mighty chairs, the apostles and the elders, the great millstone. Shalom to the Yakin worldwide that are sincere and serious doing the will of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kodash. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 1 and 2 to you all. Yes, I'm the disciple Kushab and Yamyan. And this text was sent to me, I originally had to look it up, right? But I guess now is the time to do it. 13, quarantine in Barbados. Health authorities in Barbados are monitoring 13 people who are quarantined in their homes after arriving from regions impacted by the coronavirus. In addition, Barbados is set to carry out testing for the deadly virus originated from China. And this was 1 day ago. But let me see this one here that says 6 days ago. Because yes, I believe it was last week to be exact. So let me read up and see what's going on this island here. Right? "13 in quarantine." Now this was dated February 12th, 2020. And it's regarding coronavirus. Right? Now the big brother in James Ancient Days, I forget my water's up. As a big brother there in Los Angeles. 760 million in quarantine in China. You know China is a huge place, huh? But right now, while 13 remain in quarantine, others have completed their 14 days of quarantine. So it really is more than 13 then. But they just want to give you a small number to make you feel comfortable, because it says others, but they ain't telling you how much others it was. But you know what I mean? So it's more than 13. Others have completed their 14 days of quarantine. So really, well, this came out what? This came out the 12th of February. So this could be happening like December. Let me say January, because it came out in December. The coronavirus came out in December. So let me say January. Who knows, boy? But it says others have completed their 14 days of quarantine or have departed the island, including some who were in transit. Meanwhile, the best Dos Santos Public Health Laboratory now has the capacity to conduct definitive testing for the COVID-19 after receiving testing kits and technical assistance from the Pan American Health Organization. So far, all persons in quarantine have remained asymptomatic except one who developed a fever. Public health personnel visited a patient and took a sample, which was tested by the laboratory and proved to be negative for the virus. The ministry has activated its Emergency Operations Center, which meets daily to collate all available information and devise responses. So, basically that's it, right? That's it. Basically, it could be here or it couldn't be here. Who knows, right? But as you see, the article said 13 persons are quarantined, but you had others that were let go. Others have completed their 14 days of quarantine, right? Or have departed the island. So who knows, you know what I mean? But let me get in some scriptures here, right? And it was saying that it was in Guyana too, right? But then I read another article saying that was a hoax. So, you know, Being not ignorant of anything small or great, that what the scriptures say, right? Don't put nothing past, you know what I mean? The government, and they're trying to hide where they can, inside. But this is the book of Second Ezra. No, let me get St. Matthew first, 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars that happening all now. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, nothing to eat or drink, and pestilences, biological warfare, coronavirus, SARS, Ebola, you know what I mean? H1N1, H1N5, all these different diseases killing the animals, etc. And earthquakes in diverse places, right? All over the earth. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So really, they're just the beginning stages of what's to come on the earth. It's right. Just the beginning stages. 2 Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Aye. Yeah. Right? Have another verse. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. You see that? So the Lord bringing a lot of things on this earth. That's right. But this is really to punish the wicked. You understand? The elect need not to fear of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You see? Because this destruction is for the wicked. Right? Check Ezra's 15 and 14 all the way down to 17. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. Sword is biological warfare, martial law, seditions among men, riots. You see? And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, riots, race wars, etc. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Yeah, it can be martial law, it can be roadblocks, you know what I mean? They can enter your homes before the warrant, you know what I mean? They could quarantine you against your own will. Right now they're doing it because of the coronavirus to make it what's the word looking for? To make it acceptable. Oh, it's just a protocol, but it's gonna get so bad that, you know what I mean? It's just mandatory. You can't leave home. There can be tanks up and down your streets. You know what I mean? The task force, you know what I mean? The soldiers. That's the future of the societies in the world. You see? For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. You see, the cities can be troubled. You can be bare at one point. You know what I mean? The more activity, you just see a soldier with a tank strolling through with a loudspeaker. You know what I mean? The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Because where you can't go to get nothing to eat. And there was one part in China where only one person per household was allowed to leave, and they had to check in with a risk they had to check it electronically, right? Coronavirus. China enacts tighter restrictions in Hubei. China has tightened restrictions on movement in Hubei province as it continues to battle the coronavirus. 60 million people have been told to stay at home unless there is an emergency, and the use of private cars has been banned indefinitely. So you don't whoa, so you can't even use your own vehicles now, man. You say Hubei and the city of Wuhan have been hit hardest by the outbreak, which has now claimed 1,665 lives in China. But China has announced a drop in new cases for a third consecutive day and says it is controlling the spread. Well, in another development, some 400 Americans are being taken off a cruise ship, the Diamond Princess, which is quarantined in a Japanese port. Of that group, 40 are infected with the coronavirus, the U.S. National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease says. Yeah, so you get the point, huh? Although people have been ordered to stay at home, they will be allowed to leave in an emergency. In addition, a single person from each household will be allowed to leave the building every 3 days to buy food and essential items. See? So you get the point, huh? They wanted to find the one way that how to use an electronic tag, right? Oh yeah, boy. Alright, so like you. Alright, so now we have here coronavirus ID-19. China tries to disinfect and destroy cash. So you see this coronavirus, right? Also lead to, if not the coronavirus, another major pandemic, so to speak. It's going to lead to the radio frequency identification chip, which is the mark of the beast being mandated. So I can just play a little bit of this video here. You know what I mean?
Don't know what to do, and it's becoming more and more obvious as the days roll by. So China is disinfecting and destroying cash to contain the coronavirus. So they are burning the money over in China because, I guess, just like everywhere on the globe, money is constantly exchanging hands. And in order for them to do this, y'all, I really believe that this virus is a lot stronger than what they're saying. And they are a lot worse off than what they're admitting. So this came out February 17th, 2020. So,
yeah, you see, so one of the reasons is that you still got to handle cash. You know what I mean? Still got to handle cash. You know what I mean? With money, and you can't. They want to take every precaution. Every precautionary measure. So what they're gonna do is destroy the cash, and because China already has a digital platform where they pay for everything, majority of the things, right, digitally. You understand? So this coronavirus now is just another way to implement the mark of the beast, which is the radio frequency identification chip. You see? Let me get that scripture, man. You see? Before you shut shop. You see? So, yeah, boy, these are times where our Lord is returning. Remember the stone that struck the toes, right? Britain left the EU in January. You see? Well, we seen the rumors of war to kill General Soleimani. You see? You've got so much earthquakes being recorded now, more than like 10, 15 years ago. Rivers turning blood red. See? Fishes dying at an alarming rate. Sea creatures dying at an alarming rate. So, yeah, all this is biblical prophecy, and the Caribbean countries ain't exempt. You see what happened to the Bahamas with Hurricane Dorian. You see? Others that slip my mind right now, but there's prophecy here, man. You see? Let me get the book of Revelation 13 and 16, huh? So the next pandemic could lead to mandatory chipping, and you know what I mean, worldwide. Be is that Revelation 13 and 16, and he called it all. Who's the he? This beast system, the so-called white man, huh? Their power structure. They want to implement all the laws. You say that mandates all the tariffs on other sanctions on other countries. You say, and he calls it all, both small and great. So they don't care how status of a society, of how your status is in this society, Salakia. You say, whether big or small, whether you're a Floyd Mayweather or whether you use a bum on the sidewalk. You say, rich and poor, free and born. So you're in prison. You say, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now, first they're gonna do it. First they're gonna do it like it's the end thing. You know what I mean? They can come with benefits, and you know what I mean, for your life to be easy. But as you can see, as one pandemic can occur, what can happen to cash? You understand? What can happen to your health? What can happen to your life, B? You see? And none of these Caribbean countries ain't exempt. You see? And he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and born, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And that mark is a physical mark, a stamp or imprinted mark. You see? A sign of the badge of the Antichrist. Right? Meaning what is a sign that the main Antichrist, which is Esau Edom, wants to put on the people of the world to have total control. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell. So you don't have this mark, you cannot do nothing in this society. You understand? You get turned back from the hospital, you get turned back from the gas station, you get turned back from the supermarkets, you get turned back from the dentist, you get turned back from the gym, you get turned back from the clothing store, wherever it is you want to go. You see? That has this digital platform. If you don't have the radio frequency identification chip in you, you cannot buy or sell. You will not be able to function. But that's under Esau's society, and that the apostle said this can happen real fast, because when they make this chip mandatory, right, then everything can move quick. You know what I mean? I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Yeah, because he want to brand you. He want to brand you with their name, their title, that name, that title, this chip, to say that you belong to him. You understand? That's what he wants to have, total control. Alright, so I can end it there. I can make it a long way. You know what I mean? 13 quarantine in Barbados. And like I said, it could be more. Because it said others have completed their 14-day trials. Now, who knows if after the 14 days, if the symptoms do show after that. You see? Who knows, B? Oh boy, we living in some beautiful times too, huh? Exciting times. The return of our Lord, boy. You know what I mean? The return of the Master. That's what you're seeing, scoffers coming up now more in the woodworks, B. Whoa, boy. To be judged. Whoa, anyhow, with that, shalom.